Hey, how the devil are you? What's going on? Long time no see. Anyway, so Logan Paul, Mayweather, few weeks away. Looking forward to seeing it. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. What do you think? And recently, Logan Paul posted some footage of him fighting the Gronkowski brothers, I think they're called. Yeah, they're all big, strapping lads, fine specimens of a man who, and I think he wanted to prove, look at me, beating up and knocking out these really big guys who have no idea how to fight. Okay, so I'm just going to go through the footage and then compare that to some of Floyd Mayweather's footage from his previous fights, just to give you some comparisons of the both, okay? And to see how much chance Logan Paul has of winning this match. So let's have a look at the footage. Okay, so he lands a decent right there, and he's dodging the punches quite well. A lot of people are saying about him carrying his guard down a bit low. And again, we'll talk about that after the footage. He's lunging in a bit there. And notice on some of his punches, he's good dodge there. But I noticed on some of his punches, he tends to hit with the palm of the glove rather than the knuckle part of the glove. He doesn't twist that glove in to catch him with the knuckle part. Holding the back of the head there. No, 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 you can't do that. What's that? What's he doing there? Even though he got the shot in there, I do think he's winging his punches quite a lot. And he's looping them around. A bit more showboat in there as well. Tried to do a back fist there. Went through with a jab and followed through with a back fist, just missed. Again, he's using some illegal moves in this. I don't think he'd get away with that in the actual fight. Watch behind the head, cheap ass. Okay, that's enough of that. Just a few little snippets there. Just wanted to go through it. I mean, you can watch the whole thing if you go on his channel, if you fancy that. It's up to you. But I don't know. It didn't really give away much. It's very easy to beat up on guys who don't know how to fight. And one thing he did prove, because look, a lot of people are saying because he's got a big size and weight advantage over Mayweather, that he's got a really good chance of beating Mayweather or winning the fight. Now, here's the thing. He just proved the opposite, right? Just because you're big and strong doesn't mean you're gonna do well like he's a trained fighter. I mean, so if you compare Logan Paul to Mayweather, that's like comparing him to the Gronkowski brothers, okay? They didn't have a clue how to fight, and he literally beat the crap out of them. They were just cannon fodder. And the same thing's going to happen just because he's bigger and taller and stronger than Mayweather. I think he's going to get a taste of his own medicine, personally. I mean, yeah, people are saying about carrying the hands low. And it'll probably do him a favour, because I'll show some footage of Mayweather in a sec. When people carry the guard up high, it doesn't matter with Mayweather. He's still going to get you. He's a magician when it comes to tricking you, moving around, moving to the side, slipping your punches, setting you up. He's a master of it. And you'll think he'll tap you with a couple of jabs and boop, when he'll lean back out of the way of a jab, whoop, come in like that. Let me just show you some footage of Mayweather now, just to explain what I'm on about. Just look at this with Shane Mosley now. So, bam, bam, whoop, wallop. So what he does, he defends the jab, shoulder rolls, and wallop. Bap, have that, son. And just look at this with Ricky Hatton. Baits him into the corner. Check hook. Wallop, good night. So as you can see, I mean, Mayweather's got some awesome skills. I'm sure he's slowed down a bit now with age, but the guy always stays fit. He's not one of these fighters who retires and puts on loads of weight and doesn't train. He trains constantly. He's always fit, always doing boxing training and workouts all the time. So that's not going to really be a problem. Yes, he has probably slowed down a bit, but his brain, he's still got that boxing brain. He's so intelligent. And I think, Logan Paul having his hands down is the only chance he's got really because it doesn't really matter if he's, like I said, if he's got his gloves up here and he's trying to box, like a real keep tight. It hasn't worked with any of these really good boxers, these pros. He's got them all because he sets them up, he tricks them, he lures them in, taps them with a jab, wallop, just incredible. Everything he does, it's all a little plan he has in his head. He's thinking 3, 4, 5 steps ahead. What can I do to get this guy? Trip him up and trick him. So Logan Paul's really got his work cut out. Look, who's to say boxing is boxing? Who's to say Logan Paul catches him with a massive right and knocks him out? It could happen. But really speaking, Logan Paul's got nothing to lose. If he gets in the ring and gets, I don't know how many rounds it's going to be yet, but say it's an 8-rounder and he gets knocked out in the 7th. Hey, I lasted 7 rounds with one of the pound-for-pound best fighters ever. Or if he goes a distance, and that's what I think will probably happen, maybe a late stoppage, but I think Mayweather will win on points. He can get out of that ring and go, hey, I won a distance with one of the greatest fighters ever. So he's got nothing to lose. Mayweather's got a lot to lose taking on this fight, and I think Mayweather's quite confident. He wouldn't take this fight if he wasn't confident enough to go in there knowing he's going to win, regardless of size difference. Anyway, that's my thoughts on it, not far off. Obviously, I'll speak more on the subject closer to the fight. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you like this video, subscribe to the channel. Okay, give this video a little like if you liked it. If you got this far and you thought, he's not much of he's okay, he's not that much of a dick, give it a like. Thank you very much. Okay, I'll see you in the next one.